Hello guys, my name is Balkrishna Srivastava and welcome to Code with PK. So in this video, we had a C++ program to add two binary numbers and print their sum. So before we begin, it is a request to please subscribe to my channel, because out of 100 viewers, only 3 of us subscribe. More than 95% of my audience is not subscribed, and a subscription is very important. So please do subscribe to my channel. So let's begin. So we have to write a C++ program to add two binary numbers and print their sum. Okay. So the first example, we have the first binary number as 1010, the second one as 1000. The sum of these two comes out to be 10010. So the data type we use to store the binary values in our case is strings. Okay. The next example is B1 is 101 and B2 is 10000. The output comes out to be 10101. Okay. So this is 5 and this is 16. So 16 plus 5, 21 is this. Okay. So first I'm going to show you how to add two binary numbers, step-by-step addition method. Okay. The entire process, and then we code the same method. Okay. And then at the end of the video, I tell you an alternate method to add these two binary numbers. Okay. So how do we add two binary numbers? So for example, we have 1010 and we have 1000. So this comes out as 10 in decimal. So decimal values are the values that we use in our day-to-day lives, right? The normal regular values for us. And this comes out to be 8 in decimal. So the sum has to be 80. Okay. All right. Now how do we sum this? So let's go back to the normal regular addition that we do. For example, we do 22 plus 15. Okay. We write both the numbers, okay, just like this, okay, and we add digits right to left. So 5 plus 2 is 7 and 2 plus 1 is 3, and this is very intuitive and very clear for us to understand. Okay. How? Because this is the decimal number system. Okay, the normal regular number system we use. Decimal number system is a technical name. Okay, we have digits 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, and we are so used to addition that we know that 2 plus 4 is 6. 3 plus 3 is 6. 3 plus 6 is 9. 4 plus 1 is 5. So if I ask you to pick up any pair of digits, okay, from this entire set of 10 digits, you are able to add those two digits and give me a answer. Okay. So just as we have addition of digits in decimal number system, we have addition of bits in binary number system. Okay. So we have 0 plus 0, 0 plus 1, 1 plus 0 and 1 plus 1. Okay. These are the only 4 possible cases of addition with 2 bits. Okay. So 0 plus 0 is 0, 0 plus 1 is 1, 1 plus 0 is 1. Okay. And 1 plus 1 is 0 with carry 1, just as 7 plus 5 has digit 2 and carry 1. Okay. And for all the other cases, carry is 0. Okay. Or you can say this is the digit and this is the carry. Okay. So carry is 0 in for the first 3 cases. For 1 plus 1, carry is 1 and digit is 0. Okay. So using these 4 rules, we add these two binary numbers. Okay. The idea remains the same. We have to go from digits right to left. Okay. Pick up the bits of each of these binary numbers, add them using these rules. Okay. And take care of the carry. Okay. So 0 plus 0 gives us 0. Okay. 0 plus 0 gives us 0. Carry is 0. 1 plus 0 gives us 1. Carry is 0. Gives 1. Carry was 0. Nothing was added. Carry 0 again. 0 plus 0 is 0. Okay. To that 0 is added. Nothing more is added. So 1 plus 1 is now 0. Carry 1. 0. Carry 1. We are left with 1 this extra digit. So we add it here. Just as if we do 35 plus 65. Okay. 5 plus 5, 10. Okay. 1 carry. 6 plus 3 plus 9, 1, 10. Okay. So 1 is carried is appended here. Okay. So this 1 carried is appended here. Okay. And this is basically 18. 10 plus 8, 18. Alright. So the process of addition of two binary numbers is very similar to our regular addition. Okay. Just the rules for adding bits changes. Okay. And you have to take care of the carry. Okay. Let's take another case. If I want to add say 101 plus 10000. Okay. Now this is very similar to me saying add 35 plus 150. That is 35 plus 150. They both don't have the same number of digits. So I append 0 to right hand side of 35, okay, to make the number of digits equal, because this value and this value and this value is all the same. Okay, you can append as many zeros you want on the left hand side to make the values to to make the number of digits equal, okay, for both the numbers. Okay, so now 5 plus 0 is 5, 3 plus 5 is 8 and 1, so you get 185. Okay, so in case if our two binary values do not have the same number of bits, we append bits to the smaller value. Okay, so we have 1000 and 101, so we append two bits. Okay, 5, which is the length of this, minus 3. Okay, we append two bits on the left of 101. Okay, 101 is still 101, the value remains the same, we are just adding bits so that the addition becomes easier. Okay, now 1 plus 0 1 0 1 0 1, which is the answer. Okay, so the 2 points to note here is this is the point A. Okay, that number of bits has to be same for the two binary numbers before we start their addition, and this is the process we use for addition. Okay, keeping in mind these rules, these 4 rules. Okay, so I will write a method string add two binary numbers. Okay, takes a binary number b1, binary number b2. Okay, we are using strings to store a binary number, so the return value, which is going to be a binary value again, is returned as a string. Okay, alright, the first job is to make sure both the binary numbers have the same length. Okay, why do I have, oh, I have not done my regular hash include iostream, okay, using namespace string. Okay, now red mark has disappeared. Moving on. So the first case is if the length of string b1 is less than length of string b2. So if b1 dot length is less than b2 dot len gth. Now in this case, so this is a part A. Okay, so in this case the length of b1 is smaller than the length of b2, so add zeros to left of b1 to make its length equal to that of b2. Okay, add zeros to the left of b1. Okay, now how many zeros to add? So int length difference is going to be b2 dot length minus b1 dot length. Okay, this is the difference of the length, and these are the number of zeros that we need to append to the left of b1 to make it equal to, make its length equal to b2. So I say for int I equal to 0, I is less than this length difference I plus plus, okay, and we do b1 is equal to 0 plus b1. Okay, adding zeros to the left of b1, right? The other case would be else if, okay, the length of b2 is smaller than length of b1, b2 dot length is less than b1 dot length. Okay, so add zeros to the left of b2 to make its length equal to b1. So b1 dot length minus b2 dot length, because b1 is bigger in this case, so we do b2 plus equal to 0 plus b2. Okay, so after this if else if, I know that both my binary strings have the same length. Okay, now we take a string sum equal to blank. Okay, the sum to return. Okay, and you can do return sum. Okay, this value after being calculated will be returned. So in our addition we were traversing from right to left. Okay, so I do for int I equal to b1 dot length minus 1, I greater than equal to 0, I minus minus. Okay, so I is iterating the indices of b1 from right to left. So indices of b1 will be the same of indices of, will be the same as indices of b2, because we have made sure that they are of the same length. Okay, we get the bits at I index for both b1 and b2. So I say int b1 or say d1. Okay, we are already using b1 b2 is equal to b1 of I minus 0. Okay, similarly we do int d2 is b2 of I minus 0. Okay, so b1 of I is going to be a character, a single character which either contains 0 or 1. I want to get the corresponding integer value, so I do minus 0. Okay, subtracting the I_sky values, so I can extract the digit from the character that contains the digit. Okay, and int d will store my sum. Okay, we also have to take care of our carry, so I will say int carry to begin with is 0, and this carry is appended and updated as we iterate from right to left. Okay, so the 4 possible cases of addition were 0 plus 0, 0 plus 1, 1 plus 0, 1 plus 1. Okay, So if d1 is 0 and d2 is 0, okay, first case, else. Second case was d1 is 1, d2 is 0, okay, else if. Third case was d1 was 0, d2 was 1, else if both were 1, okay. So this is basically 0 plus 0, this is 0 plus 1, this is 1 plus 0, and this is, oh, 1 plus 0 we are doing first, right? Let's do it 0 plus 1, okay, and then 1 plus 0, okay, just for the sake of order. And finally this is 1 plus 1, okay. So in our case, 0 plus 0 is digit 0 and carry 0, 0 plus 1 is this, and 0 1 plus 0 1 plus 1. But we also have to take care of the carry. So we have further cases if carry, okay, from previous addition was 0, else if the carry was 1, okay, else if the carry was 1, okay, and we have to take care of carry in all our cases for adding the 2 bits, okay. Alright, so if we have 0 plus 0 and carry is 0, so it becomes 0 plus 0 and plus 0, okay. So this comes from the addition of the two digits d1 and d2, and this comes from the carry. So d is 0 and carry is 0, okay, because this will give me 0 plus 0 will give you 0 and 0, okay. If the carry was 1, so your addition looks something like this. This 0 plus 0 will give you 0 and plus 1 will give you 1. So digit becomes 1 and your carry becomes 0. Okay. Similarly, the next case would be we have 0 plus 1 plus 0. So this gives me 1 plus 0 will give me digit 1, okay, and carry 0. Okay. 1 plus 0 will give me digit 1, carry 0. And my else case would be 0 plus 1 plus 1. So this gives me 1 plus 1. So 1 plus 1 case was digit 0 carry 1. So digit 0 carry 1. Okay. Alright. Then we come to 1 plus 0. Now 1 plus 0 will have the same case as 0 plus 1. Okay. Because 1 plus 0 will give you 1 and 0 plus 1 will also give you 1. So we can copy this as it is. So instead of 0 plus 1, this is 1 plus 0 and 1 plus 0. Okay. This will give you 1 plus 0, digit is 1, carries 0. This will give you 1 plus 1, digit is 0, carries 1. Okay. The final case is we have 1 plus 1 plus 0 as carry. So 1 plus 1 give you digit 0, carry 1. Digit 0, carry 1. Okay. And 1 plus 1 plus 1 will be, so this will give you digit 0, carry 1. To that you are adding 1. So digit becomes 1 and carry was 1. Digit is 1, carry is 1. Okay. So we have coded all our 4 cases and we have also taken care of the carry. Okay. Finally, we append the digit to the sum. Okay. So we say sum is to string, okay, d plus sum. Okay. So we cannot append an integer directly to a string in C++. We have to convert this digit to string, then add. Okay. Finally, before returning the sum, the one last thing was if we have an extra 1 left here, just like here it was, okay, we append it to the sum. So if carry at the end of all processing addition is 1, we do, okay, 1 plus sum. Okay, append 1 to the left of the sum. Okay, and this is your code to add two binary numbers. Okay, let me take some cases in the main. So I'll say string b1 is 1010, which is 10. String b2 is 1000, which is 8. String sum is add two binary numbers, takes b1 b2. Okay, I say cout b1 plus b2 equal to sum. Okay, so clear, compile, run. So 1010 plus 1000 is 10010. This the way we saw. Okay, taking the other case which was 101 plus 1000. So g plus plus 101 plus 1000 is 101. The case we saw here. Okay, all right. Let's take 111 plus 111. Okay, 7 plus 7 14. Okay, so g plus plus. All right. So 1 plus 1 plus 1 is 14. Okay. So this was the code to add two binary numbers, right? Okay. The alternate method is basically converting the binary values to their corresponding decimal value, adding the decimal values, and then converting the sum back to binary. Okay. For this, we need conversion of decimal to binary and binary to decimal, and I have already uploaded videos which explain these both conversions in detail in separate videos. Okay. So I am going to use the code from those videos. You can find the links of those videos in the description, and you can go through the video and understand how the process is happening. Okay. So what I say is, I copy this. Okay, I will minimize this. I will say this is 2 and let's make this 1. Okay, 1 and 2. Okay, so same string sum, and I'll say return sum. Okay, we have to calculate sum. So convert both the binary values to their decimal equivalent. Okay, so I say int des1, use int type to store the corresponding decimal values. I say binary to decimal, pass b1. I say int des2 is binary to decimal b2. Okay, copying this function, okay, from the code that I have explained in a separate video. This is going to be int binary to decimal string binary value. Okay, so this is the conversion of binary to decimal. Okay, then we say find the sum of these decimal values. So int des sum is simply des1 plus des2. Okay, because these are decimal values stored in int types, you can directly add them. Okay, convert the des sum to binary. Okay, so our sum is basically, okay, which is decimal to binary. Okay, and we pass des sum. Okay, we need this function string decimal to binary. Okay, int n. Copying this function. Okay, so this is the code to convert decimal to binary. Okay, minimizing this, and our alternate method to add two binary numbers is done. Converting both these two corresponding decimal values, finding the sum of the decimal values, converting the decimal to binary, and returning the binary value. Okay, so making it 2. Okay, calling this function. Okay, so compile, run. 7 plus 7 14, which is okay. Going back to the previous case, which was 101 plus 10000. So compile, run. Okay, comes out to be correct. Going to the previous case, which was 1010 plus 100, which is 80. Okay, so this was your code to add two binary numbers, okay, in C++. So I hope you like this video. This was helpful. So if there is any part of this video that you don't understand or you have any doubts, please let me know in the comments. I always try to answer all your comments. And you can always let me know in the comments if there is a question you want me to solve or if there's a concept you want me to discuss. So please do like this video, subscribe to my channel, and please share your thoughts in the comments. Thank you.